Hi, this is Russell Stannard from teachertrainingvideos.com. We're going to focus on a lovely technology today. It's one that allows us to create loads of different kind of word games and also kind of game-based content, and it's really easy to use. You simply put in the content, click the button, it creates the game. You share the link with the students. They can do it online, they can do it for homework. It could be great as part of a, say, live session using Zoom, but also great for homework. And the interesting thing about this technology is that it also will track the students' scores, and they can actually put their scores in, and you can see who did the best in the class. Loads of activities. I'm almost amazed at the number of activity types that are available and the simplicity with making the activities. As always, if you like the video, please like it, please share it with other teachers, please any comments leave them in the part below, and of course come and join me on teachertrainingvideos.com. Loads and loads of free material. Sign up to the newsletter, and of course you can follow me on my YouTube channel. Right, let's get started. So this is Wordwall, and it's wordwall.net. Good. So I'm going to actually show you first of all some examples of the sorts of things that you can do with Wordwall. So you can create lots of kind of interactive activities, and let's just take a quick look at a few of them. Some of them are quite game based, some of them are very simple. So the idea is that you can create these games very quickly and then share the link with the students. And this one, for example, is really simple. They simply obviously just have to click on the right link, and then it will move on to the next question. In this particular case, it kind of does it automatically, which is quite nice, etc. Okay, so that's one example of what you can do. But let's have a quick look at some of the more interesting things. They have like a game show format as well. This is quite nice. It's again, you put in the questions and it creates this kind of game show format, where the speed in which you answer the questions is also a big factor in terms of the mark that you're going to get, etc. What I like about these activities is that they all flow. So let's have a look at one of the ones that I really like, and this is one that the students were using, or the teachers were using a lot, and that is called Random Wheel. And this is just simply where you put a series of questions or a series of words, and you just spin a wheel, and you could use this for all sorts of things, for sort of questions like, for example, getting to know your partner. You might have a series of questions on a wheel, and then you click on the wheel and a question comes up. Perhaps the question says, what's your favorite hobby, or what did you do last week? And then you ask the question to your partner. It could be vocabulary, so spin the wheel, find a word, what's the opposite. Once you've answered the question, you can click on the eliminate button, and it gets rid of that one. It makes the wheel a bit smaller, and it continues so that you don't repeat a question. So in this activity, for example, the students have to drag the words into the right place. So they drop them in, and of course, etc. And of course, once they've done that, then they can, let's just quickly do it for you. So I've done all the answers. I'm going to submit now. So it gives me instant feedback, and I can then see and even go through the answers again, or start again and play the game again. In this activity, the students have to put the sentences in the correct order. Really fast to make. You just write the sentences, click on start, and then it creates the game. So for example, she doesn't smoke anymore. Great. And then automatically goes on to the next question. So they lived here for 14 years. There we are. Next one's done. Now, interestingly, if we just carry on to the end, he drives a family car. Okay, right. So if we now look at our score, it will give us information. So that's how quickly done, what our score was, and we could go on the leaderboard and see where we are. Okay, so I'm going to be the first leader now because no one else has played that game before. So click on enter, and that is now the first entry into the leaderboard. Now there's quite a variety of games here. This one, for example, is again, it's got all the sound effects. It's obviously lovely for children. And this time all you need to do is to drag the correct words into the space here. Okay, so And let's just do it very quickly here. Just put this in. Okay, so now if I just submit the answers just so that you see that it does actually give you the feedback as well, with all these funky sound effects. And see, now I can actually check. I can see the leaderboard. I can see the correct answers. Okay, and if I want to put them in fact, there are so many games here. I doubt if I'll be able to show you them all. But you've also got this kind of gamified activity where we have to basically pop the balloons and drop them into the train. It's a kind of strange context, but it's you have to read the sentence and then click and try to drop it in and get it in again. I've got to get that one right this time. So yes, got it in right. So then I go up to the next level. So these kind of games, I mean, they're especially nice for young people. They contextualize the activities. They bring a bit of fun into a lesson, etc. So you can make a free account, and with the free account you get a certain number of activities that you can do. And what I'm going to do now is I've already signed in. I'm going to show you how to create an activity. One of the things I really like about this tool is how easy it is to make the activities, because obviously we're dealing with words, we're dealing with sentences. We can simply write in the sentences, click on the button, and the activity is made. So I've logged into my account. Obviously, to create an account is very easy, simply name and password. At the top here we've got a few buttons. We can see the activities that I've already created. I actually learnt about this website because I watched a number of teachers using it, and also had to review a whole series of lesson plans where teachers had come up with loads of different ideas. And just to give you an idea of how many activities there are, look here at all the activity types. And all we need to do is click on the create activity button and then choose an activity. Let's just do a really quick one so that you can see how simple it is, and we'll choose unjumble. And all I literally need to do is write some sentences, press enter, it will open up another button, write another sentence, write another sentence, write another sentence, and click on done, and that activity would be ready. And of course we're not limited to just doing this in English, this could be in other languages. So you can see I've written 5 sentences on the screen. I just want to show you how easy it is to add another sentence. You literally click on enter, and then immediately it opens up the screen for you to write another sentence. So I've now added 6 sentences, and the thing is to actually play the game, or to create the game now, I just click here, done, and that will create the game. Now immediately I can share the game. Now if you click on the share button, and my advice would be to obviously make the games public so that other teachers can use them, and of course you can also access the games that other teachers have made. I'm going to click on make public, and I won't bother to change anything here. We can of course add some subjects, etc, etc, but I'm going to click on publish, and now I could share that link with the students and they would be able to do the activity. So let's actually do the activity. So let's actually try this activity. It was an unjumble. It took me about 5 seconds to make it, and now the students just simply have to say they went to the shops. And there we are. First one done. Automatically moves on to the next question. They ate fish for lunch. He broke the window. Oh no, oh dear, I've got that one wrong. He broke the window. Right, okay. Next one. So here we've got they lived in China for 20 years. Oh, something went wrong there. Anyway, that worked in the end. Great. Last one. I spent my summer in Greece. That was pretty easy. And we drove all the way to Spain. And now it's going to give me feedback. I can start again. I can show the answers, and I can put my name into the leaderboard. So I'm going to say there I am. So for example, if you had 20 students doing the activity, they could all add their names and you could see who was the quickest. Obviously the feedback, or not the feedback, but sorry, the tracking is not perfect because it's free. I'm presuming if you upgrade, you're going to get a lot more options, but I really do think that that is an excellent technology. This is a bit of a quick kind of revision of what it can do and showing you the possibilities. Keep in mind, as well as doing online interactivities, you can also create printable activities as well. Okay, really hope you like that video. I think that technology has got a lot of potential, particularly using it for quick activities during a live session, maybe in Zoom or using Microsoft Teams. Or of course, if you're teaching online and you want them to do an activity like that for homework, really great. And there's a real range of activities there. If you're looking for more free videos, please come to teachertrainingvideos.com. You've got all these different sections here across the top, including a special languages section. If you'd like to keep up with my work, then follow me on my newsletter. That way you would keep up to date with all the webinars and the blog posts and the online course, and of course all the videos that I release. And you can also of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. And finally, if you want to contact me about doing any training or for example a talk or an online conference, then you can contact me on my website. I'm doing lots of one-on-one training at the moment with people who want to learn to use Camtasia and YouTube and Moodle and Zoom and all these technologies that now everyone wants to learn about. So you can contact me from the website, and thank you very much.